In today's video, we're going to look at AI, and I'm going to share my opinion on what AI tools for animation I will use and which ones I will stay away from. So stay tuned. Hey guys, my name is Eon and welcome to my Start Animating YouTube channel, the channel that is specifically aimed at everyone that is new to animation. And if that is you, welcome, you are at the right place. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and also click on that little notification bell so that you can get notified every week when I upload a brand new video. Now we are living in 2024 and AI is taking over everything, and everywhere. If you go on social media, everyone is using AI, and I've also seen with animation a lot of people are using AI. Now I am still old school. I still want to do everything myself. I've done videos in the past regarding AI, and to be honest with you, I am not a big fan, but I have started using AI in my animations, and I'm just going to share with you my thought process when it comes to AI, and I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know if you are also maybe have the same mindset as me, or you are all in. You are using AI for everything. So let me know in the comments below, and if there are any AI tools that you can recommend or that you are using, or maybe things that I've left out in this video, leave it in the comments below as well. I would love to hear from you guys. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this video into 3 sections. Okay, so the first section is AI tools that I will never use. I won't even look into it, and I'll share with you my reasons why. The second part is AI tools that I will consider that I might use, and then the last one, AI tools that I am actually using. Now, one thing is I've got one AI tool that I've put in the section that I will never use, but that same tool is also in the section that I am currently using. So it is actually, why are you using these tools? What are the purpose behind it? So I think that is more the thing that I look at. Why am I going to use this tool? Okay, so the first section is tools that I won't use. Okay, so the first one that I won't use obviously is animation AI tools. So for example, you get AI where you type in, give me an animation on this, and then it will throw out an animation for you. That is something I won't use because that doesn't make sense to me. If I am an animator, that means I want to animate. I don't want to give it to an AI, artificial intelligence, and say, give me the animation, and then I just claim I did it. It's not, I just feel it's a low blow. It's like you're a baker, but then you go and open up your own bakery, and then what you do is you go and let someone else bake for you, and then you take the credit and say, hey, I'm a baker. It just doesn't make sense. Then you are not a baker. And for me, the same reason, I won't use animation AI tools that will create the animations for you. So I think that one is pretty much obvious. The next one, I think it will depend on your situation. Okay, so that is, you do get animation tools that can create characters for you. So a lot of people say, I want this type of character, and can you create me this character in this style and look, and then the AI tool will create the character for you, and then you just go and rig it and you use it in your animations. That is something I won't use, and the reason for that is, for me, when I create an animation, I like looking at the final product and say, you know what, I did this. This is my handiwork. This is something, these characters, they're from my creativity. I created these characters. I drew them. I designed them. They're my little babies, if I can call it that. So for that reason, I won't use AI to create characters for me. But like I say, it depends on your situation. Maybe you can't draw. you love animation, you want to do animation, but you can't draw. And then this tool is a great way for you to create characters for your animation. So it's not something that I would just say don't use it. But for me, my mindset is that when I create an animation, I want to, when it's done, I want to look at it and say, I created this. That is my mindset. It just gives me a sense of accomplishment when I look at the final product and say, no, these characters, I designed them, I drew them, I rigged them, I created them. So that is just my mindset. And that brings me to the next one. If you remember, I said earlier, there's a tool that I have in the don't character category, and also in the category that I'm currently using. That is ChatGPT. Okay, so I am using ChatGPT, and I will get into that later on, what I am using it for. What I won't use it for is to write scripts for me. Again, for that same mindset of, I want the story to be mine. I don't want it to be artificially created. And I want the characters that I've created, I want their personalities to shine. I want to create a story. I want to be the storyteller. I don't want to enter some keywords into ChatGPT and say, create me a script, and it gives me a script. So I won't use ChatGPT to write scripts for me. I will sit and create or write the scripts myself for all my animations. Again, for that same reason that I want to look at the final product and say, I did this. This is my story. This is my characters. So now those are the three things that I won't use in my animation. It is tools for script writing, to create animations, and to create characters. Okay, so let's move over. There's actually another one that I won't use, but that it falls under the maybe category. As these are tools that I would consider. Okay, but I'm not using them yet, but I will consider them. I'm actually working on a project now that I am actually looking into using this, and I'll explain to you guys why. And that is when it comes to voice acting. Okay, so there's a lot of, I've created videos in the past on should you use AI for voiceovers, etc. And I truly believe not to do it, especially the text to voice converters. It just sounds fake. It doesn't sound good. There's no emotion. Now, it did come a long way, but it's still not there. And so I will never use AI for voiceovers. But I am also fortunate enough that I have my own recording studio, so I can get people in and I can record them with good quality. So I'm pretty much fortunate in that way. So not everyone has the tools that I have, so maybe it's the only option. So yes, maybe you want to use that, but again, it won't, your animation won't land. If you get what I'm trying to say, it sounds still a little bit fake. Even if you watch YouTube videos and there's ads running in front of a video, Facebook ads or YouTube ads, a lot of ads, they still use those fake voices, AI voices, and it just sounds fake, and I don't want to use that in my animations. But here's the but. I am currently working on a project where I need one of the characters is a scientist, so I want that scientist type of voice with a German type of accent. Now, I can't do that voice, okay? So I'll have to pay someone to do it. But again, I don't know someone that I can quickly ask, can you do this for me? I'll probably have to, even I use people that I pay, but I don't, from the pool of people that I know, there's no one that can do that for me. So an alternative is there are AI tools where you can actually record your voice and it will change it into whatever you want it. Excuse me. Now, if I can get a AI tool that can convert my voice, so I will record my voice with all my gear, so it will be good quality. I can add the emotion and everything and bring life to the voice in my voice acting. When I record it, if I can get a great recording, then I can import it maybe into that AI tool and it will convert it to a realistic, and that is the key word, realistic scientist type of accent. So I did look into some tools. Some of them still sound fake. Others that sound pretty good don't have the scientist accent. So I couldn't find a tool yet. But that is a tool that I will consider. If I can find one that sounds authentic and realistic, I will use it, because still at the end of the day, even if I use this AI tool, I can still look back and say, you know what, that's my voice, I did that. So that is still something that I will consider, but like I say, it must sound realistic and authentic. I don't want something that sounds fake. So when it comes to the voiceover or AI tools for voiceover, for me, it is still in the maybe. I won't use it if it sounds fake, but if it does provide what I need and it sounds authentic and realistic, then I will use it. And it will also then save me money, depending obviously if you have to pay for that tool, but I'm sure it will. If you're going to use a tool a lot, it will work out cheaper. But if you only have one project, it's no use paying maybe a monthly subscription and you're only going to use it once. Then maybe it will work out cheaper to hire a voiceover actor. So it really depends as well when it comes to the pricing. But again, this is something that's in the maybe category that I might consider if I can find something that I feel I can use. Now over to the category that I am currently using, okay, and that is ChatGPT. I am using it, and I'll share with you what I'm using it for. Like I've mentioned, I don't use it to write scripts, but what I am using it for is to create a story Bible for me. So what I do is I already have the concept for my series. I already have the characters, everything. So, but now what I need is I need to create a story Bible and to create an outline of all the episodes. Okay, so what I do is I type in all my information, what the story is about, the characters, everything that I've already created. So it's still already my baby. It's my creation. So I enter that into ChatGPT and then I say create a story Bible for me that consists of 10 episodes. And then what it does is it throws out 10 episodes with a short description of each episode. Now what happens is it really kind of gives me an idea of episode ideas. So I don't, to give you an idea, that I've used it once on one show, and the first 2 episodes that I've created, those topics aren't even in the story Bible that ChatGPT created for me. So I just use it for ideas. I don't stick to it and ChatGPT gave me these 10 episode ideas and I'm sticking to it. It gives me a great platform to brainstorm from. Okay, so that is where I use ChatGPT at the moment, is to create story Bibles. But again, it's my story, it is my characters. I insert all that information into ChatGPT and I just ask, create me a story Bible for 10 episodes. And that will give me just a platform, just some ideas for for my 10 episode and the order they should appear in, and so it just helps me to create an outline for my series. So that is what I use ChatGPT for, but I don't use it to create stories or write scripts, etc. And then the final tool that I've used, and I don't use it a lot, but there is certain instances where I do find it very helpful. And that is Adobe Enhance. So what it does is you can take a recording and you put it into, upload it into Adobe Enhance, and it will fix that audio for you. Now, like I've mentioned earlier, I already have my own recording studio. So when it comes to voiceovers, I don't use it. But when I did use it, I'm currently working on a series that is a mixture between live acting and voiceover. So what happens is your live acting, you have a boom microphone that you must have the microphone right in front of you or in front of the actor to get good quality audio. And then obviously your animation characters, the voiceovers, is done on a condenser microphone in a studio that is controlled, so you've got perfect sound. So now you've got two different sound sources. The one is controlled with a condenser mic and it sounds perfect. The other one is out on a location, so there's some background noise and there's reverb of the room, and in some cases you need a far shot of your character, so you can't put the microphone close. It needs to be out of the shot, so the microphone is a bit further away, and then the quality isn't that good. So what I did is I use Adobe Enhance just to fix those recordings so that it pretty much sounds close to my original studio recorded voiceovers. So it just helps me to get the quality of those recordings to the same level of what I get in my studio. So guys, that is basically the AI tools that I won't use, what I will consider using, and then the ones that I currently am using. So let me know in the comments below, what tools are you using, for what purposes, and what tools can you recommend? And what are your thoughts on AI when it comes to animation? Are you of the same mindset as me? Do you also believe you want to create everything? You want it to be your creation instead of just artificial intelligence doing the work for you? Are you still old school like me? So let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you guys. So from me, Eon, I will see you guys next week with another video. God bless and happy animating.